you got there, Miss Effie Bell?
A petition to change the name of this town. It's high time its name was changed to something progressive, more up to date. Cold Sassy Tree just sounds too countrified, like two-leg landing and shinbone creek. It should have been changed 4 months ago, at the start of the new century.
How'd we ever come by such a name in the first place?
If I ever knew, I forgot it now.
You don't know, and you, the mayor, and sheriff here.
Well, I heard a bunch of stories.
I don't nobody really know no more.
Well, I do. I know for certain. My grandpa told it to me.
Well, as you can tell, Cold Sassy Tree is not a tree at all, but a North Georgia town where I was born, raised, and grew up. The town got its name from the first folks to settle here. They used a big grove of sassafras trees as a signpost for all who followed them. They claimed that this was the coldest spot in all of Georgia, since it was greeted by a blizzard in April. Of course, the next year was warm and the sun was out, but by then they were stuck with Cold Sassy Tree. At least that's the version of Miss Effibel Tate, who claimed to be in all things infallible, including telling you the sex of your unborn child. My name, by the way, is Will Tweedy, and I write now for the Atlanta Constitution, but I was born and raised in Cold Sassy Tree and lived there till I went away to college. Lived there with my mama, my grandpa, and my aunt, my daddy having died when I was barely 3. I'm all grown up now and moved away, but I still miss my time as a boy in Cold Sassy Tree. A time of bare feet and warm sand, of lying on your back in a scuppernong vine, looking up at the sky with your cheeks sticky with the juice of the grapes. A time of such wonder, when pleasures were keenest, when laughter and loss both were sharp as a thorn.
So have you ladies got a new name in mind?
Commerce!
Commerce!
We like the sound of it, and it's me, Sheriff of Cold Sassy Tree. We expect you to support us.
Of course, ladies, of course.
Whatever we can do.
Then come inside with us to see Rocket Lattimore. If he signs, it's as good as done.
But he will never sign. He'll just raise Cain.
Rocker ain't one for change. You won't get him to sign.
Why, he ain't yet turned his calendar to say it's the new century. He won't never sign. Not Rocker anymore.
We intend to persuade him. Yes, so now come on inside with us.
I just remembered something. Somewhere I gotta be.
I got to get on down to the jail.
Not an inch of backbone between them. Gee, oh, geezer, you'll get a kiss anytime you can.
Rucker Lattimore was my grandpa and the best-known citizen of Cold Sassy Tree. Grandpa bowed his head to no man, only to his creator. And only then because he was smart enough to know that with God, he was overmatched. He didn't hold with churches or preachers, but he had his own brand of faith. And his faith was tested when my grandma was sick so long before she died. During all that time, I never once heard him blame God for her suffering or for her death. But true to what he believed, I did hear him say many times that he was grateful to God for giving him so many good years with Miss Mattie Lou. That was almost 10 years ago when I just turned 15. It was just 3 weeks after Grandma's funeral when Grandpa came by on his way to work and made an announcement that shook up my folks and the whole blessed town of Cold Sassy Tree.
Well, Tweety, well, Tweety. Tell your mama I want to talk to her, then go fetch your Aunt Loma.
They're both inside.
And make haste, son. Will Tweety, ain't you done with that full scribbling yet? There's more important things for you to think about.
Like what?
Like making a living when you're done with school.
Like seeing to your farm and taking over at the store.
Well, at least you wouldn't go hungry. Now go on now. I ain't got time to stand here and argue with you. You can do your writing when you're done with your real work, same as a woman does her fancy work. After all the cooking and cleaning is done.
Papa, what on earth's the matter? And why are you here at this time of day?
Now there's something I come here to say, so listen close, 'cause I ain't gonna say it but once. Now you know how much I thought of your ma. For 35 years she was my all in all, so you know I won't never forget her. Now don't go to crying before I'm finished. You can cry all you want to once I'm gone. With your ma gone, I'm gonna need looking after, and I ain't gonna let y'all take care of me. So I finally decided what I'm going to do, and that's what I come to tell ya. I'm gonna get married again. A name-only marriage is what I mean. A business arrangement, you might say, to keep house, cook, and wash clothes.
Of all the crazy notions of yours, what woman would agree to such a thing? Would have thought it.
Miss Love Simpson, that's who.
Miss Love Simpson! Miss Love Simpson!
I done asked her and she said yes.
But she could be your daughter. She can't be a day over 33. Well, maybe 35, but she's still young enough to be your daughter.
She can be 15 or 50. It don't matter as long as I get took care of.
But Love Simpson, Papa! She works for you. She's your employee, for goodness sake.
And a milliner seems to be uncompared, but I ain't getting married to have sewing done.
Then find a good housekeeper. That way there'd be no time.
But don't you see, don't you understand? A wife's cheaper.
And what can Miss Love Simpson expect from your arrangement?
It's a fair offer, which she has accepted.
How fair?
Don't worry, there's plenty left for you all.
Papa, tell us what you mean, my fair.
She'll get the house and the furniture, but that's everything I deed to her.
Your house, your house.
Maybe there's something else.
Like what? Like what, son?
Maybe Grandpa's lonesome.
Well, the house does get awful empty.
It's just too soon, Papa. It's just not decent. With Mama buried just 3 weeks ago.
If waiting would bring her back, then I'd be for waiting. But it won't.
But out of respect, sir, out of respect.
My respect for your motto will go with me till I'm great.
Then wait. Surely you can wait.
For what? For what? I'd like to know. She's as dead now as she'll ever be. Well, ain't she? Well, ain't she? Stop your crying now. You can cry when I'm gone. I'm marrying Miss Long, so I'm done now with what I've come to say. Except for one thing, I expect you all to be nice to her.
Why y'all are taking on so? I like Miss Love and Grandpa does too. She's stylish and pretty and talks real refined.
That's butter and stuck-up talk here, the way all Yankees sound.
But Baltimore ain't really up north, and that's where Miss Love says she's from.
But son, we don't know a thing about her background. I'll bet her pa can't read or write, and her mama probably did snuff. That's going too far.
I'll be proud to have a new grandma as stylish and pretty as Miss Love.
And take off that armband if you feel that way. You're an insult to your grandma's memory.
Don't touch it! I loved Grandma as much as you.
This is all too much for my nerves. Run, Will, and bring me my smelling salts. I feel a spell coming on. Will, they're standing in Cold Sassy Tree. I know it's bound to happen, and the name of Latimer won't mean the same. Won't ever mean the same. Can we hold our heads up? Or can we look this town in the eye? We can. So we must stop him. How, Loma? How can we stop him? How do you stop a runaway train or a ball that stalks through your feet? You can't, sister, you can't. Short of ether or chloroform, there's not a blessed thing we can do. The shame, the shame, the shame, the shame, and your disgrace of it all. The shame, the shame, and your disgrace of it all. Of it all.
What you doing in Milltown?
You don't belong here, town boy.
Looking for my dog that's run off.
Well, get on back or you wish you had.
I got a right to be here.
Get on back to your side of town.
You can't make me.
We'll see about that.
You're asking for trouble, town boy.
Wait, this is
My
Milltown.
dog is lost.
You don't belong
Let
here.
me
You
by.
think you're the good
Let
one,
me
so
show.
stand out on this side
Let
of
me find the
town.
only
Oh,
cat.
you're calling names. Let's hear them, boys. Let's hear them.
Stop it, Hosey! You on the law, you again! The sheriff and maybe his grandpa took boats!
I ain't scared of that old man. He wouldn't be so rich if he hadn't cheated millfolk.
You take that back. My grandpa don't cheat nobody.
Stop it, Hosey! Right now, I tell Pa when I get home and he take his bill too!
I'm just looking for my dog that's run off.
Stay out of Milltown, boy. Stay out or you wish you had.
Will Tweety, have you lost your mind? Coming over to this part of town,
I could whip them one at a time.
and you could be lying there beat up or dead.
Well then, I reckon you're my guardian angel. How'd you know my name?
From school, we're in the same grade.
Oh yeah. But I've clean forgot your name.
It's Lightfoot McLendon.
Lightfoot. I remember now. But what are you doing over here?
I live here.
In Milltown?
My pa, he works at the mill.
But
what? Just because I'm clean, I keep myself neat. You thought I couldn't be no late
but you're real smart.
and I live in Milltown. See, you can never tell.
Well, it don't matter to me either way.
I'm glad, 'cause it matters the most.
Can I walk you home from school sometime? At least as far as Milltown.
If it don't bother you, it don't bother me.
Well, it don't, not at all.
Glad it don't, real glad.
I gotta get on home.
Me too.
I still got my chores to
Me
do.
too.
But I'll see ya at school tomorrow.
I hope so. Be sure you don't forget my name.
I won't forget. It's Lightfoot.
And my last name. What's my last name? It's McLendon. You see, you forgot me already.
I won't forget you, Lightfoot McLendon. You're my guardian angel.
What's that? What's a guardian angel?
Don't you know?
No, but I want to know.
Well, it's an angel sent by God to come to your aid if you're in trouble.
I like that.
So there you were, my guardian angel, just like you'd been sent to me. Sent to shield me to to protect me, keep me safe from hurt or harm. Guardian angels hover overhead just out of sight. Then when you're in need of them, they appear and spread their wings, and the danger, once so fearsome, now just vanishes away. So there you were, my guardian angel, just like you'd been sent to me, sent to shield me, to protect me, keep me safe from hurt or harm. Keep me safe from hurt, from harm. That's what guardian angels do.
I'm proud to be your guardian angel.
So long, Lightfoot.
Goodbye, Will Tweety. I hoped you'll find your dog. Where on earth can Papa be? Camp, did he leave the store with you?
Nope, never showed up at all today.
And you sat there till now, not telling us.
Well, I didn't want to worry you none and bring on one of sister's nervous spells.
Camp, I swear, sometimes I don't think you've got good sense. No, not sometime, most of the time.
Will, come here and read this for me. My eyes is already failing.
Failing? Uncle Camp, you can barely read. I'll never know how you got through school.
Camp, don't just sit there loafing. Pull the chairs up and we'll pour the water. Camp was born tired and raised lazy.
I heard that, Loma, honey.
Well, why don't you prove me wrong?
Daughters, daughters, I'm here. Meet the new Mrs. Rutger Lattimore. We got married this afternoon, so come on now and kiss the bride. Well, has a cat got y'all's tongue?
Well, Papa, you kind of surprised us. I wanted to tell you beforehand.
What? And spoil my surprise?
Well, how do you like that? Mr. Rucker, romance and Miss Love.
No, Camp, it ain't that kind of marriage.
It's a legal agreement, but a cordial one.
How'd he get you to marry him? A pretty young lady like you.
Hush up, Camp.
Oh, 'tweren't hard at all. She seen the sense of it right away.
It was not an easy shy.
I proposed right in the store before we opened for business. Miss Love, I got something I want to say, so it's best I say it right out. Miss Love, I want you to marry me. Miss Love, did you hear me? I want you to marry me.
Yes, that's what I thought you said.
I don't need no marriage for love or romance. I'm way yonder, past all that. A marriage on convenience, a business arrangement is all I had in mind. Now, I don't claim to love you, let's get that straight right off. And I know you don't love me, but I like having you here in the store. And I figure you must like me well enough, or you wouldn't still be working here. Now, this is what I'm offering you right here. And now, this is my bargain, so listen close. You do all the cooking and cleaning and keep house, and in return, I deed my house to you.
What's a house without furniture?
Fair enough, you can have that too.
Surely, you can't be serious.
Well, of course I'm serious. So what's your answer?
Let me be sure I've heard you right. I'd keep house and cook for you.
Yes, ma'am.
And in return, you did your house to me in perpetuity.
If that means for the rest of your life, then that's what I'm talking about. So what's your answer?
A home of my own.
In perpetuity.
This is preposterous, insane!
So what's your answer?
I'll agree to think it over.
Fine. I want you to take all the time you need. I know this is sudden, so take your time. Tomorrow will do just fine.
I will not be hurried. Do you understand me? I would have to pray over thee.
Well, let's go to praying right now. I'm ready. Let's get to praying. Come on.
Stop that and get up this instant. If you must have your answer so soon, then my answer is no. Why such hurry? You'll have to wait at least a year to observe proper mourning.
A year. I'm talking about this week.
But out of respect for your late wife,
She'll be in my heart till I die. But I need looking after right now.
why the town would be scandalized, and I wouldn't blame them.
Oh, there'd be talk, but it'll die down soon as someone else comes along.
Why not hire a woman
No.
to come in and cook and
No,
clean? Surely
no,
there'll be someone
you don't
in return.
understand. I want somebody there all the time, and you are the only woman I could stand to have around.
Is that your way of wooing me?
I ain't here for wooing or romance or sweet talk. I just want to strike a bargain with you. So you do your praying and thanking, Miss Love. Just let me know in a day or so. That's right, like I said, Miss Love agreed right off once she know the sense of it.
Well, why don't we all sit down to supper? I'll just set another place. Please, before we sit down to eat, there's something I need to say, or I won't be able to swallow a thing.
Sure you will. We got all evening to talk.
Mr. Lattimore, please. I know what you must be thinking, that I'm a cold and grasping woman marrying for material gain. But before you judge me too harshly, I hope you'll hear what I have to say. Please be patient. I'm unused to confiding. Rented rooms, that's all I've ever known. Rented rooms in boarding houses, I've lived in them all my life. So a home of my own seems a gift beyond all measure, a treasure beyond compare. My father left when I was born. My mother died when I was 3. So I was left with one poor aunt who was kind and took care of me. I lived with my aunt till I was grown in rented rooms, but never one for long. We moved so often, every month or two, mostly when the rent came due. Living in someone else's home, never feeling safe or secure. Solves your spirit, blunts your pride. It causes your heart to shrink inside. Living in someone else's home, never feeling safe or secure. Even when the door is closed, never shielded from the danger outside. When I close my eyes, it all comes back. The creaking stairs, the hallway dimly lit, the sagging bed, the pain-scarred chest, everything old, already used, everything second best, in rented rooms in someone else's home. Someone else's home, never your own.
Well, how do you like that? And all this time, I thought Miss Love was marrying me for my looks.
Grandpa! May I bring the food out now? Yeah, go ahead and sit down.
Come on, Grandma, and sit by me.
Just a slap in the face of respectable folks. He's just flouting, he's flouting the rules of common decency. The sainted woman not yet cold in her grave. Who'd have thought even he stooped so low? He defiled his dead wife's memory. When she bore him the two precious pearls and gave his best years. Not yet old in her grave.
Rocca's head should be bowed in shame.
There ain't no fool like an old fool.
Marrying again at his age.
He's brought disgrace to his family's name.
Oh, that sacred woman, not yet old in her grave. Oh, that sacred woman, not yet old in her grave.
Well, there's one thing you gotta give him. Rucker got himself a looker this time.
And she's got the passbook to Rucker's bank account.
I'm marrying an old man twice her age.
I never thought Miss Love was that kind of woman.
You can't tell by looking, you can never tell.
I was on to love Simpson right from the start. Nobody else suspicioned her, but I did. A Jezebel, that's what I call her. Jezebel, that's what she is. Jezebel, not everywhere.
Even in Cold Sassy Tree.
As you can tell, Grandpa's marriage to Miss Love went through town like a dose of castor oil through an old maid. Speaking of which, Miss Effabelle, as always, sounded like God had sent her messages by special delivery just to keep her personally informed. Well, anyway, that first Sunday after the marriage, Grandpa asked me to go to church with Miss Love, so it looked like the family, one and all, had taken her to its bosom. Of course, nobody was fooled, since both Mama and Aunt Loma had stayed home. But let it be known well in advance that they was too prostrate with grief to attend.
their fault.
It's my fault. It's church.
It's church. We're all welcome.
Yes.
But they didn't want us there.
I don't know, Grandma.
No. You should have stood up to them.
What am I supposed
We're
to
welcome to be there.
Grandma, I don't know what to do.
How could they be so rude? I didn't expect them to welcome me, but I did think they'd be polite.
I should have known. Small people with midget minds.
People who'd always been friendly to me.
They was real, Grandpa. They was downright cruel to her.
Just when I think I've been too hard on folks, they up and prove me right again. They'd be just as hateful to me, but they know I'd cut off their credit.
A carload of them ain't worth one of you.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
A carload of them ain't worth one of you.
Don't leave, Miss Love. It's just come to me what we're gonna do. We'll have church right here.
Mr. Lattimore, surely you're joking.
But Grandpa, this ain't a church. It's your parlor.
Where 2 or 3 are gathered together. Now this'll do just fine for my pulpit. Will you with Miss Love sit there on the sofa, because you all are the congregation. I want to make sure that folks coming home from church know that we're having church right here. That'll really set them talking. Now, first I want to talk about religious zeal. Religious zeal can be a sickness that will cramp your mind and shrink your soul. It's best took in small doses, or better still, not at all. Beware of zealots, 'cause if you don't see things their way, they're wrong, they don't look kindly on those who differ. So you better look out for them. No, there ain't no one way to heaven. And if there is, it's God's own secret. If there is, it's God's own secret. And he ain't fixing to share it with us.
Mr. Lattimore, that's sacrilegious.
Why, I'd like to know.
You make God sound like some crony of yours.
Well, what's wrong with that? But don't interrupt me till I'm done with my sermon. Do you interrupt your preacher at church?
Well, no.
Then don't cut in till I'm through. When the next thing I want to talk about is God's will. Folks is quick to say it's God's will when they're suffering or dying around. But you won't hear them say it's God's will when they're happy and life is good. No, I don't hold with that view of God's will. I don't look at it that way at all. Suffering and dying was part of the bargain when God gave us life. And when God put us here, he said, I give you eyes to see the world and all the beauties in it, like the sun coming up or the butterflies. So don't mock me by being blind. I give you ears so that you can hear all the sweet sounds of this earth. like the laughter of children or a fiddle tune. So don't mock me by being deaf. Most of all, I give you a heart that's as wide as the sky, that can fill with joy or with pain. So don't mock me with an empty heart, for that says you missed out on life, that you've scorned why I put you here. When God decides my time is up, I'll be heartbroken to turn loose of this world. But I'll still be grateful to Him that in this moment His infinite wisdom He put me here.
That was truly inspiring.
Well, it weren't bad for a first-time try.
Will, you're in church. Well, I never in all my life now rockers mocking the church. It's a slap in the face of respectable folks. He's just flouting the rules. Oh, let's put him up to it. The shameless hussy to brazen to blush. A grieving man just ain't no match for a single woman who's got marriage in mind. Oh, this rocker never stood a chance. Once she set her cap for him. The shameless hussy too brazen to blush. The shameless hussy too brazen to blush.
We'll end our morning service with the singing of the doxology. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures hear me. Praise Him, all ye heavenly hosts. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. It's a sin and disgrace, a sin and disgrace. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures hear me low. Praise Him, all heavenly hosts. Praise Father, Son,
Well, the news of Grandpa's parlor church spread through town like a brush fire through a parched field, providing excitement for a whole solid week. Other than that, nothing much changed. People were cold to Miss Love and hardly spoke to her at all unless they had to. And with Grandpa, folks were the same as they'd always been, just like he'd predicted.
Hold your head still now. I'm almost finished.
Take your time. I ain't in no rush at all.
Miss Love moved in and occupied the company room. She was some let down when she found out Grandpa didn't have electricity or running water or indoor plumbing. But she went right to work transforming Grandpa's house, which was a good deal more work than she bargained for. My grandma, bless her heart, had many virtues, but keeping house wasn't one of them.
Miss Love, you're a wonder. Ain't there anything you can't do?
Well, I can't make running water appear, and I can push a switch and have electric light.
That takes too much money. And besides, I got a telephone.
But it's down at your store.
That's close enough. It's just a nuisance. That's all it's good for.
Wouldn't you rather stay inside to answer nature's call rather than go outside when there's frost on the ground?
I've been going down to Egypt ever since I was big enough to walk outside.
Down to Egypt.
Going outside to the privy to answer nature's call.
Now if you'd let me trim your beard and mustache.
No, I'll take care of that myself.
Well, what do you think, Will?
I like it. It's brighter and a lot more cheerful. I never realized it was so dark in here.
We human beings are such strange creatures. Sometimes we don't even know we've been sad until we are happy again. We just get used to things in order to go on. It hardly looks like my old home anymore. There's hardly a trace of our mama left. How can Papa stand this?
Grandpa likes what Miss Love's done.
If she painted the whole house purple, he'd still think it was fun. Mama dear, what are you doing? Well, since you've thrown out everything else, I didn't think you'd want it. Well, I do want to try taking it down. This is one thing I intend to have. And it's one thing I intend to keep. Well, then Papa will have to decide. But there's nothing to decide. Nothing to decide. Mama dear, understand, he's deeded it all to me. It's not so
Oh, I've never seen your face before.
I, for one, think it's awful, just awful. I just thank the Lord Mama's not here to see. It just looks foolish. It's just not proper
Stop all this yammering now. I've done it and I like it. I ain't seen my face in 18 years. And besides, I can't put the whiskers back on.
Wait till they see you down at the store.
I clean forgot about the store with all this to-do over my face.
Here comes Uncle Camp. He's walking real fast.
What? Camp walking fast. This I gotta say. Getting Camp moving's like pushing mud uphill.
Morning, all.
Camp, what are you doing here?
I come to see Miss Love. I come to tell her something. A man just come to the store. He was looking for you. He'd been told you worked there.
A man? What sort of a man?
He said he'd come from Texas.
Clayton McAllister! Well, what did you tell him?
I told him where to find you. He'll be here any minute now.
Just look at me. Just look at this house. And all this commotion. We'll go and get out of your way. And come back later to finish up.
And I gotta get back to the store.
Come on, son. No, will you stay here? I don't want there to be more talk.
What you want me to do, Miss Love?
Tell your grandpa not to come in, not to be disturbed. No, he might come while you're gone.
Miss Love, he's here.
Then let him in, but don't you dare leave, not for a moment.
I've come to see Miss Love Simpson. I was told she lives here.
Yes, sir. She's expecting you.
Love, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Clayton, take your hands off me. You're as coarse and boorish as ever.
You was always prettiest when you was mad.
You presume one more time I'll have Will here throw you out.
Don't be so hard on old Clayton. I've come a long way to see you.
Then no more familiarity. Is that understood?
Your wish is my command, ma'am.
So come to the point. As you can see, I'm very busy here.
Well, I traveled all this long, long way to present you with this gift.
Which I can't accept.
It was made when we were still engaged to be a wedding gift.
In that case, I know I don't want it.
Now I rode the train 1,000 miles just to hand this gift to you. So at least I hope you'll favor me by seeing what it is. I knew it. I just knew it. I just knew you was bound to love it. And I knew something else. I knew just the sight of that saddle would make you homesick for my ranch. That's the finest cowhide you can buy, and it's real sterling silver.
I'm sure it's very fine, but
Since our wedding never come off, it'll now be your proposal gift.
Proposal? What are you talking about?
Love, I'm here on a mission to take you far away out of this one-horse town to the land of the big sky. to ask you to marry me. I've looked all around, I've played the field, you might say, but like my mama said, I let the best one get away. As you know, I'm well fixed and can offer you a life of ease, which is no more, not one bit more than a lady of such refinement, a lady of such quality, a lady like you deserves. So now, Miss Love Simpson, I pledge my heart to you and hope you'll do me the honor and favor of becoming my wife, my own dear wife, my lawful wedded wife, Mrs. Clayton McAllister.
Forgetting something? That you broke the engagement 2 years ago?
Oh, I know, love, that was wrong of me to trifle with your affections like that. But I sure hope that you can forgive me and we can make a new start.
Forgive? There's nothing to forgive. You did me a favor. I'm indebted to you. You saved me from the most terrible fate of being the lonely and pathetic wife. I once confided in you something private, deeply painful, and you, instead of comforting me, asked that I return your ring. Yes, I'm indebted to you. You saved me from the terrible fate of being the lonely and pathetic wife of a boorish, selfish lord like you. If you were the last man on earth, I'd never marry you. Even if I were free to,
That's because she's married to me. Rutger Lattimore's the name. McAllister, Clayton McAllister. So you see, sir, Miss Love ain't free to marry unless, of course, she wants to get shed of me. I don't hardly know what to say. I didn't mean no disrespect. No offense was taken. Ain't that true, Miss Love? Well, I'm much obliged to you both. Now that that's settled, you can stay and take dinner with us. No, I better not. I got a long trip home, but I thank you anyway.
you forgot your saddle.
Oh, no, ma'am, that's yours to keep, something to remember me by.
Oh, I don't think I'll need reminding.
I sure hate going home without you. I got my hopes real high. Well, I reckon your loss is my gain. At least I don't have to haul that saddle back. That thing got mighty heavy coming out. Now don't forget old Clayton Love. Stop it, woman. Don't talk foolishness. I just want to know one thing.
What's that?
Do you want to marry Mr. Texas? 'Cause if you do, I'll be sad, but I'll step aside.
Mary Clayton McAllister? Why, I'd rather face a firing squad.
Well, then, that's the end of it. We'll never bring it up again. Go get the door, Will Tweety. I see Miss Effabelle coming here. Hold her there till I get out the back.
Good morning, Miss Effabelle.
Good morning, Will. This cake's for your grandpa and Miss Love. I hear they got a caller this morning.
Well, he and Grandpa already left. Mr. Texas couldn't stay for dinner, though Grandpa tried to get him to. I'll go tell Miss Love you're here.
No, Will. Don't bother her. I'll come back another time.
Then let me take that cake for you. It's way too heavy for such a little lady. Lightfoot.
I should have come, but I had to see you.
What's wrong, Lightfoot? You look all upset.
I can't go to school no more.
What? What's happened, Lightfoot? What do you mean?
My boss come down with consumption, so I gotta stop school and work full-time at the mill. I won't likely be seeing you no more, so I wanted you to know how come.
But you're too smart to quit school.
Oh, I don't want to. If I stop school, it's the end of my dream.
What dream is that, Lightfoot?
To make something of myself. To make something of myself. I so to know these. I truly crave learning. I to know this. I truly crave learning. It feeds my soul's hunger like nothing else can, and will till I die, till I die. If I stop school now, my life will be over before it hardly gets started.
But you can't stop school, you just can't. I'll tell you what, I'll talk to my grandpa. Maybe he'll get you a job at the store, something to do after school.
Oh, well, I think you might. Would you ask him?
Sure, but that don't mean he'll say yes.
Oh, thank you. Well, Tweety, have you no shame?
Aunt Loma, you surprised me.
I can see that. Who's she?
Lightfoot McClendon. She's in my grade at school. Miss Love ain't here if you've come to see her.
Where is she?
In Atlanta on a buying trip.
Well, I need to see her when she gets back.
I'll tell her.
Well, better be running on.
I'll talk to Grandpa real soon.
Well?
Well, what?
Have you nothing to say for yourself after that public display?
Lightfoot's my friend.
Your friend, is that all?
Well, sweetheart, maybe. I don't know. But she's in trouble and I
What kind of trouble?
gotta quit school to work full time at the mill.
She's a mill girl. I might have known. Kissing in public, why she's as common as trash.
Don't you go calling her common. I'll get you back for calling her that. I'll get you back.
Power? I barely know her. Well, everything's working real good now.
Much obliged, Buford, for doing that job in such a hurry. And Buford,
Yeah?
don't send me a heart attack along with your bill.
Well, Miss Love ain't changed everything about you. You're still as stingy as you always was.
Where's that trifling will? You said he'd be here.
He'll be along in a minute.
What's going into you?
I still can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Believe what?
That Will Tweedy would tell such a thing.
Well, he did. He did. And I expect you to dress him down good.
I won't let him off easy, I promise you.
I came as quick as I could, Grandpa.
Well, I'm glad you come, son, 'cause I got a score to settle with ya. It's come to my attention that you've been spreading hurtful stories about your Aunt Loma here. Is that true?
Well, I can't say if it's true or not, unless I know what the story is.
I heard you tell the story that after Loma gave birth to her baby, that after Loma gave her birth.
This is serious.
I know, daughter, I know. You're right. You said that after your Aunt Loma.
That my baby being born so puny, to siphon off the extra milk, I nursed a pig. You admit you told that. Then you lied to your grandpa when he asked you.
No, I didn't know which story he meant.
You mean there's another one? Will you tell me this minute what you told?
Well, I said that when you got married, that what with your bosom being so flat, you bought yourself two rubber busts to wear underneath your wedding dress. But a pin from your bridal bouquet somehow punctured one of them rubber busts. So all down the aisle and all through the church, you could hear the sound of hissing air. So when you arrived at the altar and stood right in front of the preacher, you only had one rubber bust, the other side being flat.
Will, Tweety, how could you?
You was wrong, Will Tweety, bad wrong, to cause your Aunt Loma embarrassment. So tell her now you're sorry, that you won't do it again.
I'm sorry, Aunt Loma, that I embarrassed you.
I'm still mad, but I gotta admire you.
For what?
How in the world do you think up such things?
Daughter, if you're satisfied, I need to talk to Will Tweety alone. I got a secret to tell you, boy, and if I don't tell it soon, I'm gonna bust. Miss Love's been gone to Atlanta.
Yes, sir, she's been there all week on a shopping trip.
Well, she's due back any minute now, and she's got a big surprise for her. Indoor plumbing and running water, I had 'em put in when she was gone.
But, Grandpa, you said you'd never...
I know, but you gotta change with the times on.
Things you said was foolish extravagance.
But once in a while, it ain't a bad thing to put out some money instead of taking it in. But not so it gets to be a habit. Now look who's back from Atlanta.
Here, Miss Love, let me help you.
No, son, I got it. You stay here and keep Miss Love company. No, Miss Love, you stay here. I'll be right back.
How was your shopping trip, Miss Love?
Oh, Will, I found such beautiful things.
You'll drive me to the poorhouse yet. Indoor plumbing and running water. No more trips down to Egypt.
Oh, Mr. Lattimore, I can't believe it. I couldn't be more pleased.
It's just a marvel, a goddamn marvel.
Oh, Mr. Lattimore, you're much too kind to me.
It's no more than you deserve. Why, I'm glad every morning when I wake up just to know I'll be seeing I'm sorry, Miss Love. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know what come over me, but it won't never happen again.
It's all right, no harm is done. In your excitement, you just forgot yourself.
I'm sorry you had to see that, son. Your grandpa went way, way over the line.
We'll just proceed like it's never happened.
I better go turn off the water.
And I better get back home. I'm glad you had a good trip, Miss Love.
I gotta own up to something, and it'll likely drive you off. But if I don't, there just ain't no way I can rest easy in my mind. I know I loved you right from the start. From that first time I laid eyes on you. From that first day you come to my store, my life's just never been the same. But being married, I was torn apart. Part of me happy, the rest head up with guilt. Well, I didn't want to clean lose my mind, so I pushed those feelings so far down that I almost forgot they was there. And that's where those feelings stayed till you come here to live with me. And now they've come back twice as strong, and it don't do no good to tell myself that I'm too old to feel such things, for my heart knows the truth of what I feel. And don't hear a word I say. I love you more than life itself, and I just can't pretend no more. What I want most now, what my heart is aching for, what I want most in all the world is for you to be a real wife to me. To be a real wife to me. I know you can never feel the same, not towards an old man like me.
It wasn't your age that made me turn away from you. It's because I felt unworthy. I know you can't understand that. So since you've been so open with me, I'll try to be the same with you. Something happened when I was still young, something I've kept secret hidden so long that now it's part of me, like a birthmark or an ugly scar. One night when I was 9, my aunt went out and left me alone, alone with the door unlocked. I was waked from a deep sleep by the sound of a door being opened. At first I thought it only my aunt coming back home from church, but when I called to her and she didn't answer, I sat up, and there, standing in the doorway, was the figure of a man, a neighbor from across the hall. I screamed, and he rushed to my bed and covered my mouth with his huge sweating hand. I stared and fought, pounding and quivering, but he was too strong, too strong. He held me down at last until I lay still, and then and ever after I felt soiled, unfit to be loved by a decent man. I was so filled with shame that I never told so, not even my aunt. I told Clayton once he proposed, I thought he had a right to know. I felt if he truly loved me, I would somehow be redeemed. But he said he never bought damaged goods, and asked that I return his ring. So I was left once more to live with my dark scar of shame. Now that you know, I don't expect you to still want me for a real wife, and I understand.
Me, you're pure in body and soul. Of all women I ever know, you're the most fair of face. Your name suits you, Love Simpson. You're well named.
Well, thank you so, Mr. Lattimore.
I don't answer to that name anymore.
Then thank you so, Rocco. You're and I do love.
Then don't be company no more. Come, share my room with me.
Well, knowing how stingy Grandpa was, Cold Sassy was plenty amazed at Grandpa's home improvements. But even more remarked upon were the changes in Grandpa himself. It was noticed he kept himself spruced up, that he was in a good humor so much of the time, especially when Miss Love was around. Why, around her he acted like a young pup my age, teasing her and cutting the fool. But she seemed to like it and would tease right back. Cold Sassy thought his conduct unseemly, and my mama and aunt were highly offended by such behavior in public. But I'm here to tell you that in private, they didn't like it one bit better. As Aunt Loma was heard to say one day, their business arrangement now seemed to be more arrangement than business.
Ladies, you're the first to see all the lovely things I brought back with me from Atlanta, where I went on my annual shopping spree for the stylish woman in Cold Sassy Tree. The ladies of fashion
roll this barrel till Mr. Rocker says stop.
Why?
He found me napping back in the storeroom, so rolling this barrel's my punishment.
Camp, don't roll it where people is standing. No, Camp, you can stop now. Ladies, I'm real sorry.
Well, Mrs. Predmore, what do you think? Don't you think it's too young for me? Oh, Thelma, the very day. Well, if I can have it by Sunday for church. Of course, Mrs. Predmore, consider it done. Oh, my word! Do you like it? I just finished making it. Just love it. Who is it for? Well, I thought of Miss Effie Bell. I thought it would bring out the blow of her heart. Oh, yes, Effie Bell, of course. I don't need a new hat. I got my fells for fall and winter and my straw for summer and spring. And you wore 'em both for the last 10 years. At least try it on. Well, all right. But just so y'all can see it. Oh, Effie Bell, if you could just see yourself. Well, perhaps I was wrong. Miss Lola, you have blue eyes as well. Oh, Miss Lola, just an artist, to your fingertips. I'll take it. Tell Rucker to put it on my bill. Well, it's just beyond me how you do it. Out all that junk, them scraps, that litter, you come up with something new and pretty like my hat. It just beats on. It just beats on. I'll call you for a fitting. Oh, Thelma, just think of it. You're gonna be custom-made. Paris has come to Cold Sassy Tree.
Love, I declare you're a born salesman. You make people want what they didn't know they wanted.
Well, if it only helps restore my good name.
I've come to walk Lightfoot home.
Well, she's just about done with her sweeping up. Love, it's closing time. Why don't you run on home and start supper? I'm hungry as a dang bear.
Gladly, it's been a long day.
Now, what's my grand boy been up to? You still wasting your time on that?
It ain't a waste of time if I aim to be a writer.
Lightfoot, come here a minute and talk some sense into this hard-headed boy.
I've been told I come by that naturally.
What do you want me to say?
Tell him to wanna be a writer is such a bunch of gall-darn foolishness.
But what if he wants to be a writer?
It's still foolishness, it don't make sense.
Then what does?
To run my store and business just as soon as he's out of college. But he won't say he will, and he won't say he won't. So tell me now, before a witness, if it's in your future plan to run my store and business.
I don't want to say.
Why not? I'd like to know.
'Cause I might not be your boy no more.
Well, there's plenty of time to change your mind. Lightfoot, you go on with your sweeping up.
I'll wait for you at the corner.
Now, Lightfoot, it's time I get to my bank. You know what I keep in here.
Yes, sir. You put your money in there till you can get to the bank.
But I bet you don't know what else. A stash of silver dollars. You can go on home now. I'm fixing to lock up and leave.
Turn around!
What do you want here?
Turn around! Put your hands behind your back. Do as I say, or you'll wish you had.
Wait a minute.
We've come for cash, old man.
Well, I didn't think you'd come for candy. Go on, help yourself.
It's empty. There ain't nothing here. Where's your money, old man? Frank, go open that safe.
It's locked.
Tell them the combination.
There ain't a thing in there you'd
Call
want.
out the combination.
Turn right 2 times to 20, then left 3 times to 3, then all the way
Slow
round.
down, slow down. Luther ain't too quick.
Turn right 3 times to 20, then left 2 times.
You do it, Hose. I mean, Jesse. I can't get the hang of it. No, I don't trust you to guard him. Old man, you open it. Untie him, Luther. Frank. Jesse, I'm about to puke. Well, puke outside, but make it quick. Where do you keep your money, old man?
In there.
In a nail keg?
That's right.
Then prove it. Open the sack. Hurry up, Luther. Open the sack. Ah.
Well, well, look-a here. Now look who's in the catbird seat. Take off them bandanas, you cowards.
Josie! You gotta get Josie! Josie! Josie!
Stop it, Lightfoot. Stop it, honey. I don't want you getting hurt, so go on back and stay there.
What's all the fuss?
I thought you'd left.
I was just dozing back there on the...
Get on that phone and call Miss Central. Tell her to get the sheriff over here.
But I ain't never used the phone.
Well, you're gonna use it now. No, Camp, you gotta tap the handle first. Put it to your ears. Did she answer? Is Miss Central on the line? Well, tell her to call the sheriff. Damn it, Camp, can't you do nothing? Here, hold the gun, and I'll do it. I'm bad hurt.
Yes, sir, I know.
I'm bad hurt, but I'm tough, tough as a hickory knot.
I was trying
It's
to
real
help
bad.
you,
It's
sir,
getting worse.
but I messed up.
But I'm tough.
Messed up again.
I'm tough.
I just can't do nothing right.
I'm tough.
I just can't do nothing
I'm
right.
tough.
It was a long, dark, and anxious night that Grandpa was shot. The sheriff and doctor brought Grandpa home, and the family gathered to wait out that long, dark, and anxious night.
I finally got the bullet out, but it's a deep wound, and he's lost a lot of blood. Loomis, bring that lamp over here.
But his breathing, it's so labored.
One lung's collapsed, but don't worry, being its rocker, he could make do with half a lung.
It was a long, dark, and anxious night that Grandpa was shot.
Now that he's resting easier, I'm gonna run to my office, but I'll be right back.
How's he doing? Is there any change?
As well as could be expected.
If I just hadn't tried to help him, if I'd only just not tried.
Nobody thinks it was your fault, Camp. No need to blame yourself.
How's Grandpa?
No change. You all come sit with your father. I'd like to talk to Will. We'll have something to tell him. Something very important.
Yes, I'm sure he'll come around soon.
But what if he doesn't?
Grandpa's tough, he'll come around.
Well, the moment he comes to, I must tell him it's urgent.
Will, sweetie, where's my grandboy? Get Will in here.
Go on, Miss Love, go on and tell him.
No, Will, he's calling for you.
How you feeling, Grandpa?
Tolerable, only tolerable, since there's a pitchfork in my chest. Sit down, boy, come close. There's something I want to say to you.
Yes, sir.
Now, I was wrong to tell you what to do with your life when you growed up. I've had my life, so now you have yours. And what you do with yours ain't mine to say.
No, Grandpa, I was just being stubborn.
So go ahead and be a writer, though I predict you'll likely starve. But go ahead if your heart is set on that, and that goes true whether I live or die.
But Grandpa, you're gonna get well.
There's one more thing. They all complain I'm much too partial to you, but I don't view it that way, not at all. I'm just blessed that I have you to dote on, that I was given a fine grand boy to love.
And I'm as lucky as a boy can be to have you for a grandpa. Grandpa, Miss Love has something she wants to tell ya real bad.
Love, honey, we are joy to behold. Well, Tweety, remember what I told you now?
I've something to tell you. Something quite wonderful and marvelous has happened.
Just hold your horses, ma'am, 'cause I got something to say to you.
But this is urgent, urgent.
So's mine, so don't holler with me when I'm bailing.
All right, but please don't exert yourself.
Now I'll be up and around soon, but there's something I want to say now, so listen real close. You've given me a whole new life, and I can never thank you enough for that. store that day. That day you first come to work for me, and stood there with the sun at your back. You were the vision I always searched for, but had given up all hope of finding. What I had was a young man's love, and it was all the more precious 'cause I was no longer young.
Listen to me.
It was so much sweeter coming so late when I had give up on love.
I'm afraid we lost him.
Sometimes the pain of missing him just eats me up alive. There ain't an inch, not an inch of me that don't ache with sorrow and loss. Just when I think I got no tears left, then something real small will remind me of him. Then I just start crying all over again. Only when I sleep can I forget he's gone, and when I dream he's still alive. It's the waking up that I dread the most, remembering he's gone all over again. It's like a white-hot poker stabbing me till there ain't an inch of me that don't ache with missing him, so's I can't hardly catch my breath. I can forgive God for taking him. Some say it's alright, 'cause God knows best, but it ain't alright with me. It ain't alright at all. When I was little, it hugged me so hard that I felt like I grew to his body. And then when he'd finally let go of me, I'd feel little and all alone. And now with him gone, I feel little again. Little, little, and alone.
But look what you're missing, Will. Look what you're missing. Most people don't ever have that to lose. I better get him back.
Thank you for coming. You done me a world of good. Now I've got something to say, and I ain't gonna say it but once. So be sure you listen close. I'll be taking Lightfoot to the funeral party, and now that you know, the subject's closed. I've kept this letter all these years. I think you'll know who its author was. Instructions for my burial and funeral. To begin with, I don't want no money spent to embalm me or wasted on a casket. There's an old packing crate in the barn which will do just fine. Loomis Williams, my colored friend and tenant, will haul me in his wagon to the cemetery. And when we're there, I don't want no preacher present. I ain't lived as a hypocrite, and I don't have it in mind to be buried as one. Will Tweety can read a verse of scripture or two, and you can join him in singing the doxology. After that, go right back and don't hang round my grave with long, solemn faces or crying and such. Loomis will stay behind to shovel in the dirt, and nobody's to be there when he does that. And one more thing. Don't put "not dead but asleep" on my tombstone. I don't want nobody thinking I was buried alive.
Now about my funeral party. Yes, I am of sound mind, and that's exactly what I mean. A party to celebrate life in general, and my life in particular. So 2 weeks after I'm buried, I want the whole town, white and colored both, invited to the town square for my funeral party. I'd have it on the church grounds, but they just think I was mocking God again. And besides, they wouldn't want my colored friends there. Buy lemonade and refreshments for all, but don't spend no more than you have to. And have some cider on hand for those that imbibe, not so strong as to run the church folks off, but strong enough to make folks affable. Now I don't want no speeches, no tributes to me, making me out to be more than I am. I was better than a few, at worse than most, so that makes me come out about average.
Now to make sure there ain't a long face in the crowd, I want Will Tweety to holler real loud. Old rocker Lattimore has gone to his grave, but we're still here and glad to be alive.
Old rocker Lattimore has gone to his grave, but we're still here and glad to be alive.
Now there's a lot of things, but he was sure wrong when he claimed to be just your average man.
Nothing will hate him, one thing is sure. Rocker was not your average man. Raise him or cuss him, it's all the same. 'Cause Rocker was not your average man. He was surely one of a kind, and could also sing his line again. He was one of a kind, made his own rules with his own way of thinking and doing things. And it shows us some nice, right to right, and he changed old Rocker's life. Nothing will hate him, one thing is sure. Rocker was not your average man. Raise him or cuss him, it's all the same. 'Cause Rocker was your average
Well, I never thought I'd ever say this, and it's really true that they disagree. But I gotta hand it to you, you made Rocker a real good wife, and we agree.
ask my grandma, Miss Love Simpson Lattimore, to join me up here. Miss Love has something to say.
I'm by nature a private person, so what I have to say is very hard for me. But Will here has convinced me that my husband would have urged me to do this. So to please my husband, I'd like you all to know that he's to be a father again. That at this moment I am carrying his child.
Well, goes for Rocker Lattimore!
Songs never just sad. There's hope, there's a silver lining.